saxophone, Cadrian here at the Sax Habit Coach. In today's video, we'll be looking at our Reggae Triad variations. There are 3 of them. Now, in a previous video, we looked at our Reggae Triads going around the circle of fifths, and we went through the 12 major keys and the 12 minor keys. I'll leave a card above and a link in the description below for you to look back at that video if you haven't seen it yet. In today's video, we are going to take things up a notch. Now, what we're going to do is take our triad triplets and we are going to be eliminating some notes. As the saying goes, less equals more and more equals less. So professional speakers, writers, musicians, the more vocabulary they know, the less words or less notes they have to use in order to express what they want to say, whether they're speaking, they're writing, or they're playing their instruments. And that's what we want to do as we seek to learn to improvise, because that's one of the essential techniques that you can learn. Whether you only know to play a scale or a song, start eliminating a few notes here and there, and you'll find that it sounds way better. For variation 1, as you can see, what we're doing is eliminating the first note on the second and fourth triplet of each bar. So that would be beat 2 and beat 4 of each bar. And we will take this around the circle of fifths through all 24 keys, or 12 majors and or 12 minor keys. And I'll give you a short demo of what this would sound like. To supercharge your saxophone journey, grab your copy of the Ultimate FAQ Handbook for Saxophone Beginners. Deep dive into over 500 answers, conquering mindset, technique leading to mastery, where you'll be able to unleash your musical power. Get a $5 off by using coupon code FAQ at the link in the description below to grab your copy of the Ultimate FAQ Handbook for Saxophone Beginners. Now, for our second variation, there are 2 parts to it. We have a part A and a part B. Part A is going from bars 1, 2, and 3, and part B, bars 4 and 5. Now, as you can see, we are eliminating the middle note of each triplet for bars 1, 2, and 3. When we get to bars 4 and 5, you notice that we are only eliminating that middle note from the first triplet triad and the third triplet triad in those 2 bars. So on beats 1 and 3 of those 2 bars, we are eliminating that middle note. And then when we get to bars 6, 7, and 8, we repeat the rhythmic pattern from bars 1, 2, and 3. Then 9 and 10, we repeat the pattern from bars 4 and 5. So part A and part B are being repeated throughout the entire exercise, back and forth. 3 bars of one pattern, 2 bars of one pattern, go back to that previous pattern, then the next pattern, and we keep going around the circle of fifths through our majors and our minors. And this is what this will sound like. Final Reggae Triads variation, like variation number 2, has 2 parts, a part A and a part B. So part A again, bars 1, 2, and 3, while part B, bars 4 and 5. So in bars 1, 2, and 3, you will notice that on the first triplet triad, we are eliminating 2 notes. So we're only playing the downbeat of that triad. So on beats 1 and 3 of bars 1, 2, and 3. When we get to bars 4 and 5, on the second triplet in the bar and the fourth triplet in the bar, we're only playing the middle note. So we're eliminating 2 notes there. When we get to bars 6, 7, and 8, we're using the same rhythmic pattern as part A. And when we get to bars 9 and 10, we're using the same rhythmic pattern as in part B. And we continue the process over the entire exercise, going around the circle of fifths through all 24 keys, or 12 majors and or 12 minors, going from major to minor, minor to major, and so on and so forth. To get a hold of this particular exercise and that from the previous video, you can use the link in the description below. All the sheet music is there at that link, including the backing tracks or practice tracks for the alto saxophone and the tenor saxophone. And once you are able to do this, you can apply this particular exercise to any style or genre of music, or to any other technical exercise that you know. Just start eliminating notes from the technical exercise, and you'll realize that by the time you start to improvise, you have more chops and you are better able to express what you're trying to communicate through your saxophone. As always, saxophone, push, play until something happens. Peace.